rest of you.
You shouldn't care. Who are you trying to please? Allah. Care what Allah thinks. Who are you trying to please? His Prophet. Care what Prophet thinks. Who is going to care? Your Shaykh. Care what your Shaykh thinks. Others misunderstand you? Who cares? Who gives up? Understand? Otherwise, you're going to live your life pleasing people who don't care for you. You know what I mean? Before taking bayat with Shaykh Effendi, that's how we live our life. The whole of our life, we're pleasing everyone except for Allah and His Prophet, except for the awliya Allah. We're pleasing our enemies. We're pleasing people who hate us. We're pleasing people whom we hate. We're trying to please them by dressing like them, talking like them, using their words, their ideas, eating their food, doing things that they are doing, mimicking them, but not knowing it because we have no role model. We don't know whom to follow and whom to please. Now that you find one, then concentrate on that one. So, something happens, a Shaykh may say something to a murid, and the rest hearing. But in a real tariqat, as far as I know, I'm just going to speak from experience. In this association, I know if a Shaykh says to another murid, you are an idiot, nothing you know. In all your life, you're no good for nothing. I know, first, number one, that is not my business. Shaykh is talking to that one, not talking to me. I should not judge that one. That's between him and Shaykh Effendi. Take one step further. I hear those words, and I take it for me. I hear those words, and I force myself to be in a position that Shaykh Effendi is yelling at me. If he's saying idiot to me. I don't know what situation, nothing, but he's speaking to me. And I say, yes. I say to my ego, yes, you are that donkey. Yes, you are that idiot. Yes. Try that. It'll be good. But if you are going to sit there, or anyone is going to sit there and judge whatever that's happening between that Shaykh and that murid, then you have lost also. And like what we said, tariqat, one day up, one day low. One up, one down. Okay? Forward, back. You're always constantly in flux, in change. And you have to be. Because the tariqat, one day hot and one day cold. Tariqat is not there for you, for the Shaykh to praise you, for you to be comfortable. No. If the Shaykh is praising you, be careful. Be very careful. The Shaykh wants something from you. He wants something from you. A tariqat is turning you from a metal that has no value into gold. But you have to go through fire. And you have to go through ice. And you have to go through force for that value to come out. It is like the sword here. Before it becomes a sword, it is a metal that has no value. But for it to become a sword, it has to be put into the fire. It has to melt. Then it's taken out and he has to be beaten up. Then he has to be put into the water and beaten again, put in the fire, beaten, put into the water, beaten. If your Sheikh is doing that continuously to you, be very happy. He's training you that time. If the Sheikh is just praising you and being nice and gentle with you, you cannot take that training then. Maybe you can be a good metal that someone can pick up and throw and hit someone. Maybe that person is going to die, but never you're going to become a sword. You will not. I'm speaking openly to you. Because tariqat has become a game now. Tariqat people are entering just to feel good about themselves, to confirm that they are high spiritual people, very high maqam people, and they are close to Allah. No, it's not. Tariqat is to train. And we're not living in the best of times. We're living in the worst of the times. So, I'm not saying that we got that kind of training 100% from our Shaykh. No, we didn't. Compared to what the murids had to go through 50 years ago, 100 years ago, we cannot even compare. We cannot even call ourselves murids. We cannot. We know that. We are not calling ourselves. We're not comparing with them at all. We will fail. But at the same time, he didn't really make it too easy for us here. You don't believe? You come here and ask. Wall to wall, years, wall to wall, wall to wall, until, yes, you become a Muslim person who has submission. In every circumstance, you have submission. Not only when it's good. Of course, people are going to have submission when it's good. But you're going to have submission when things are very terrible and things are very hard. There's a time most people, they run and they betray. Yes. But people are not understanding this. They speak. Sufism has become just talking. Empty talk. But what Shaykh Effendi says, that murid, the dervish, it is like this. It is like the seed of a wheat is planted into the soil and it's covered. It's dead. It's buried. That is a murid. It didn't stop there. Then it grows and it gives 7 and each 10. Maybe it gives 700. Doesn't matter. It doesn't stop there. The knife comes and it cuts. First you die, then when you're reborn, you get cut. That is the murid. It doesn't stop there. You get thrashed. You know, you take the wheat and you beat it until the wheat comes out from the stalk. You get beaten. It doesn't stop there. You get pounded until you remove from the husk. It doesn't stop there. You get ground until you become dust, flour. It doesn't stop there. You get mixed with water and you get beaten up again continuously. It doesn't stop there. You're being put into the fire. You're being put into the fire. You're burning into the fire. It doesn't stop there. You're taken out. You become bread. It doesn't stop there. You get eaten. That time it stops. Dervish, murid, that is supposed to be our life. How far away we are from that. May that be our life, inshallah. But we are very weak. We are also not asking for that necessarily. We know we are going to fail. But we shouldn't have any illusions about what it means to be a murid, inshallah.